So here we are. And he told me that coming up next, there's a couple other cities. So can't wait to find those along the beach here. Let's go. Look at all these people to my right. They're enjoying those paddle boards. I love that. Look at those paddle boards. This is a great place to do paddle boarding. Love that. Look at that. Wow, you just can't go wrong here. And the man was showing me the menu there. It looked pretty good. Not bad, but I think a little bit higher price than Las Niñas. So he was telling me to come there. I said, is it expensive? He said, not for an American. So not quite sure what that means. I want to be the cheapest price. You know me, I'm the travel edit guy. I'm looking for that cheap price. That's what I like. So great views wherever you look. You can't go wrong. Some of these people are fortunate enough to live right here. Look at that. Wow. Can you imagine living right here? That's so cool. I got a feeling this is going to be another 2-part special because doing so much, enjoying it, and stopping at every little chiringuito, having a little beer. So I think by the end of this, I might be drunk, folks. So you get to see the travel edit guy inebriated, maybe today. These beaches are so nice. Look at these. Anywhere along here is so great to come. And I think being in the south, it's a big advantage right now because putting a damper on a lot of things in the north, in Madrid and in Barcelona. I see another man, he has a big channel about Spain. I'm not going to mention his name, but he's quite well known in the YouTube circle. And he's in Portugal right now. In fact, I think some of you probably watch his channel. So, don't know the man, but I've watched some of his videos. They're quite good. I like them. I don't have a problem giving credit to someone when he's doing a good job. And he gives a report about what's going on all the time in Spain. So he's hot-footed it to Portugal. I see him in Portugal now. So quite funny to me. He's not in Madrid. He's fled Madrid, and I think he has a house there. So I know they're worried about another lockdown. I hope that's not going to be the case. There's some talk that once the tourists leave, there's going to be another lockdown in Spain, and I hope that's not the case. I hope that's not the case, but we're going to have to deal with whatever comes, folks. And that's the way it is. Life is unpredictable. Wow, look at that flower on that. I love that. Gorgeous yellow flower on the house. Looks like a bell hanging down like bells. I don't know much about flowers, but I love the way they look. They're beautiful. I like all things beautiful. I have to say that. Anything that's beautiful, I like it. Art. You name it, art. Women. Cars. Architecture. Anything that's beautiful, I like it. And I think that's the way it should be. Our lives are so short, we have to enjoy what we have. There's only so much beauty in this world. And there's also inner beauty. So sometimes people have that inner beauty, they have inner glow. You see them from the outside sometimes and you think, okay, maybe they're not that beautiful, but maybe give that person a chance because sometimes they have that inner beauty. So something to keep in mind as well. I know we live in this digital age, this Instagram age. Wow, look at this house behind me. Oh my God, look at that. That's gorgeous. They have a little pool there. That is fantastic. I think that's what they call a chalet. They have a garden, a chalet. Wow. Unbelievable. So where are we now? Here's another sign. Like I said, this is just a random walk. What I normally like to do. Itinerario ecológico en la Playa de Los Rubios. Okay. So we're in the Rubios Beach. Rubios Beach now. So a rubia is a blonde-haired woman, rubia. So I assume a rubio is a blonde-haired man. So I don't know, rubio. So this is like the blondes beach. So we should have a lot of blonde people here. Where are they at? I don't know. Oh, look at this. We got a tennis court behind. Look at this. Oh, no. It's a basketball and tennis. That's so freaking cool. Look at that. You got a tennis court. You can play basketball there. And you got a pool here. Wow, that's so freaking cool. Wow, I love that. Always so many surprising things I'm gonna find all the time. That's why I love these walks. And look at the way these people look. See how they have their clothes hanging? You can see that behind me. That's how they dry your clothes. I mean, you don't need a dryer here, folks. I mean, you're talking 100 degrees every day weather almost. So you wash your clothes, you want to dry them, you hang them on the balcony. That's what you do. Save some electricity, save the planet. Save the planet, that's what we do here in Spain. That's traditional living. It's beautiful.
Hola,
Hola.
La mascarilla.
Ah, perdón, amigo. Yeah. Okay, so he's telling me to put the mask up. So they're working for the city, telling me to put the mask up. Okay. So at least he was nice about it. I give him that. But like I said, look at this. No one around me. No one around me. They're telling me to put the mask on. But when I'm in that restaurant, you saw the people. Must have been 100 people there, no masks. So, I mean, are these rules really scientific? I mean, think about it. Think about it, folks. So they had a huge protest in Madrid. That's what I wanted to talk about. And they trying to say that the virus doesn't exist, that it's all well, you maybe have seen those videos on YouTube, the plandemic, where it was planned. It's a way to take over the world, I guess. I don't know, it's one of those conspiracy theories. I'm not a buyer of that. There's some people that might be, I don't know. And so they had a huge mass protest in Madrid over the weekend. And they tried to say the virus doesn't exist, so no mask, no nothing. Everyone in close contact. So the government has gone crazy. You can imagine they've gone absolutely crazy because they're doing whatever they can to prevent the virus from spreading. And you have something like that, a gathering of 25 to 50,000 people, and no mask, no nothing, touching, close quarters, hugging, kissing, you name it. Dancing. So they've gone completely crazy in Madrid, I guess. And the government is very upset. They said they're gonna, I guess they're going to the film they have, they're gonna sanction these people to the maximum. So you're talking thousands of euros fines. So that's what they're talking about now. I've been watching the news, the Spanish news. So it's just so difficult to maneuver this whole thing. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about it. And they just keep coming up with new rules every day. It's like, I don't know what to say. They're just like one step behind. It seems like they're one step behind. And I talked about that in a video a long time ago during the quarantine. I said governments are reactive instead of proactive. And that seems to be the situation. They're reactive. And that's the way it goes. You can't react to something like that. You have to be proactive. So we did the huge lockdown here in Spain. We did the hard work. And you still have one of the highest per 100,000 of infections in Europe. So no one can figure it out. No one can figure it out. And this is a tricky devil, this virus. I have to say, it's a tricky devil. There's no other way to explain it. It's definitely a diablo. It's a devil. And I don't know where it came from, but it's a scourge. There's no question. So is it something we can beat? I think so, but we're gonna have to pay a huge price. There's no question. There's no question about that. So what is the best route? I can't tell you. You have to decide that yourself, or other governments are going to have to decide that. And that's the debate. That is the debate. So if you have any ideas, any comments, please leave them below. I'd love to hear about that. Here is another cool restaurant. Wow. Loving this. Another with some shade and everything. Look at that to my left. So another, this is El Deyo. So I've been to El Dedo before. This is El Deyo. Okay, so here we go, guys. Everyone needs their little Spanish blanket, their beach towel, their bull. Love that. I have the España, the Spain one. So found a little place on the beach. Gonna take a dip now. Can't wait for that. Okay, here we go out in the water. Love this. So sorry for the whiteness. Beautiful behind me. Look at this. Gorgeous, gorgeous day. The water's a little cool, but feels nice with the hot weather. Loving that. So all along the coast here, you can see a lot of people enjoying this beach and this day. Fantastic. Surfing, wakeboarding. Look at this behind me. Jet skiing. Doing it all. Loving this. So I have to say I feel completely refreshed. I had a nice little swim. That water was just right, a little bit cool. And I don't hear any English around me at all Spanish. So this is a very, very Spanish part of town. And I like that. I like to be away from the tourists sometimes. I like to be only in the Spanish areas and see with the Spanish people how they live. So something I'm glad I could show you today. So here we are, having a great time. I hope you're enjoying this with me. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful way to relax. I feel so relaxed, so happy. I feel like I'm in paradise right now. Let's take a look. Okay, so just came off the beach and I feel great, feel refreshed. That water's great. What a day. Fantastic day. And it's so funny, I have to put the mask on now. And you have my white body here, so you see a white body with the mask. So I think it's time to get some sun. I need some sun, obviously. I think I had a tan the last time. I guess it's gone away. Need to hit the beach some more. So let's go walk along here some more and see what we can find. And I have to say, I'm not a rich person, but I felt rich today. Wow, to live like this, you feel like a king, like a little king. Wow, so great. And this reminds me of a story that I read about. And the man, this rich man came up to these men were fishing. And they were relaxing. They had done their fishing for the morning and they were relaxing along the shore. And they were having their lunch, they were eating the fish. They were looking out at the sea, they were having a couple drinks. They had done all their hard work for the day. They had caught their morning fish. And this man came up to him and he said, "What are you doing? What are you guys doing?" And the fisherman said, "We're relaxing. We did our job for the day and now we're relaxing. We're enjoying our afternoon." He said, "No, no, no, you have to be out there working. You could be out there catching more fish and making more money. And then eventually you have enough money, you can hire a crew of men. And if you work really hard, and if you really, really bust your butt, and you work so hard, you'll have maybe 2, 3 fishing boats. And you'll make a lot of money. You'll have to work a lot of hours, but then after all that, you'll have a lot of money and you can enjoy yourself, you can relax, you can sit along the beach and you can have a drink and you can look out at the sea and you can enjoy your fish or something to eat." And the fisherman looked back at him and he said, "That's what we're doing right now." Kind of makes you think. To Some people, they chase money. Other people, they chase happiness. So I really believe that money cannot buy you happiness. I mean, it helps in life. You have to have money. But you can live a life like this. Look at this. There's a lot of people behind me, and I'm sure they're not millionaires. In fact, I would say a lot of them are living month to month, but they're enjoying their lives. Look at that. And they're just having a beautiful time, and it's a beautiful place. Now, what are we coming up to now? A surfing school. Look at that. Wow. Escuela Surf. Wow, I did not know about that. There's a surfing school here.
Nacho!
Did not know about that. Very, very cool. And I want to show you guys up here. I've never seen this before. This is the coolest boat launch I've ever seen in my life. Check this out.